First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Carlos.
Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to first. To his right, Ramirez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Matt Andriese will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Duffy is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Be sure to leave a like and sub.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Ramirez is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch. That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Span is off at first with 2 away. The 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Hanley Ramirez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Batting sixth, left fielder,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's just 2 for 9. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The count now at 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Robertson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding forward now is the DH, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball bat.
He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And that's the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Carlos Gomez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Kiermaier stands at second with no outs. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at his career totals, Crone carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Nunez onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on no base hits, 1 Boston error, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Heading out towards shallow right. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Ground ball left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Throw down to second. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Denard Span, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Denard Span.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Echeverria now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled away. That's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one skied out toward right. Nunez ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Malik Smith the next to hit. Bouncer down the line. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So striding in, Matt Duffy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging in on it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Swihart, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Echeverria for 1.
took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Swihart stands at first with one out. Here's a high pop-up. Robertson waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hanley Ramirez would be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded to third. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit to first. Home moving to his right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 misses off the plate.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Rob Refsnyder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful tonight.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Joe Kelly takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Very high. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Robertson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work. The walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Refsnyder at third, Robertson at second. Smith is over at first with one away. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. One and two, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Rob Refsnyder will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Xander Bogaerts would be next. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Your attention, please.
Here's Carlos Gomez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. The 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nunez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hembry playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 54, Sergio Romo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A ball and a strike now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Hanley Ramirez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. And
Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Betts is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Echeverria now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nunez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in once again, Malik Smith. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch popped up. Oh, he snares it. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The Redsox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Play ball. He said 3. 3.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits, 2 of them.